It's time to dive into how Fangs and Cerulean Blaze is doing. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Yes, I purposely delayed this market watch a little bit this morning because I wanted to see how prices were going to shift down. So case is $1,200. That's a lot of money. Remember when these were $1,000? Huh, must be tariffs. 160 on the 7 hues. Griffogia, one of the worst illustrations I've ever seen in my life out here for a card art, but this is literally a children's show. The Rainbow Edition. Yeah, no thanks. Too much money. Bico Stella, $300. These are 78s. That's interesting. We've also got Wandel Ragnar Corks. These are $70. That's a lot of money. Your Polyphonic Overdrives, $40 for SRs. Interesting to see we don't have bigger sales on those. FFR Estrella coming in at 50. 42 on the 7 hues. I am very intrigued with these being this much money out here. That's very interesting. Keeper of the Moongate Vesseruger, your SR, $32. This is $40 for the Argo Siren. That's awful. Boff Saraga, $30. Also appears the 7 hues. $25. Okay. The Shot in the Shadows, 22. 22 on the Megaromania. All right. Looks like $18 on Estrella. These are kind of bunking on down. $20 on the SR Wedge Hooks. 17s on the Bobs. Okay. So it looks like we can tell where our shift arounds are going to be happening out here. Your Mistal or Edo Safars, these are $14. It's actually pretty good. The Elfit Golmanis, 11s. Your Liverons are 16s. It's interesting. Your regular Vesserugers coming in about $11. Yeah, this deck's flushing down the toilet very quickly. These generators too. These are $14. The Moongate, $11 card. Yeah, we're flushing down very hard on that too. As a one of, I cannot imagine it's going to stick very high. These, on the other hand, these are $10. I guess it's to be expected. These are down to 10s. Oh my. Okay. The OT here's $10. Also appears that our Spinny Spiky Heath is coming in about 10. I think these will drop down too. We do have to worry about that tax on Bermuda stuff, but I think it's not going to last on this. And then we continue to drop on down here. Yeah, this set, these are $8. Okay. There's really nothing too exciting in this set. I hate to say that. Like, let's jump back here to the back on the high to low. Bunch of SRs that haven't initially sold yet, which you're going to have this, man. Your Polyphonic FFR, we have $197 with no sales on that yet. All right, that's crazy. Some of these reprint triggers are also a little bit of value, which is fine. The DSR has not sold yet. You are solidly looking at $700, though, for this, which is kind of impressive. But this thing has been pushing now. I think people are trying to spend like $550 on this thing, but these are very, very hard to pull, and they look gorgeous. I think it's going to drop very, very hard. But we'll have to wait and see. You know how people get with this stuff. They see high value cards, and they go, oh, wow. Your $80 FFR Moongates have not sold either. The Stoicheia ones of these are $40 for the FFRs. It's also crazy because these do have these higher rarities. I can't imagine that these are going to stick around. The Moongate, $340. The Boff's Rug, on the other hand, is $900, and we don't have sales yet. All right, and that's going to be a lot of the case you're seeing with this set right now, though. All right, people just don't want to spend the money for the higher rarity stuff just yet. The SR versions of these, $33. They're going to go down. All right, that's just what's happening. And your Hound Razor Alleys, $40. Okay. Just looking at your initial prices on this set, I'm not surprised with what we're dealing with. I think a lot of things are going to come crashing down. You're going to have a lot of people disappointed on the long term, but that's fine. Just means the set's going to be a very passive one, and things are going to drop very quickly. So I guess we should talk about the triple drive stuff and Zed Tholins here in general. So these are $2. It's not an issue, right? This whole ride line is worth nothing, effectively. But then this is where you get into your issues out here. if you want workshops, the only ones available right now are these. Actually, let me refresh this because these could have sold. It's been a couple hours. Nope, they're still in stock. $10 a piece. It's crazy that if you want this deck, you're going to have to spend all of this extra money in order to get it. Yeah, that's a little bit disappointing. But you come on over here to Triple Drive. I know a lot of people don't pay too much attention to this set anymore. You know, we've kind of gone past this. You know, we had all the cool fancy alt arts in here. Yeah, we did. But these triggers, these are still money. 125s in the Proto-Bees. These are 110s. The Bard's 95. I'm surprised to see two of those actually up on the market right now. Parama's 135s. You have some crits here, actually for 110. That's amazing to see. 160 on those. I'm actually surprised those are even in population right now. You do see regular Halbe's 120s. And Oglemmas, these are 76 bucks. That deck is freaking funny. Alright, I love watching it actually do its thing. $90, 110. Looks like the Rileys are $70. And then you got $68 copies of the Harris. If I didn't already have the character triggers, I mean, that's not too bad. I love that your Magnolia Secret Rare here, just sitting up here on the top end of things. Yeah, gone. All right. The Navanas, $200 and some. The connectors, I'm not surprised about this. I mean, these are still 77 bucks. It's not the worst thing in the world. And Prios, these have also been cratered off of the market. Interesting. The Skyfall Arms, these are still 39 bucks. Okay. I'm not surprised to see the success in that one. Your Seraph Snows, 57s. Your Bosaragas, these tank down. These are $38 now. All right. You know, we've gone past the old ones being usable. Chakra Barthi Nirvana, 28 bucks. That's not bad. Nordlingers, 20s. These have been creeping up. Your bracings from this set are still 33 bucks. Trickstars, 39 to 40. Not all that surprised to see that either. But that's just how it goes right now. Mikanis, oh hey look, 18 bucks. Even the Virenas here a little bit of money. That's kind of crazy. Soul Awakening Dragons are all... I didn't expect to see things like that getting bought out, but... Emmeline's still a little bit of value. Yeah, this set, in my personal opinion, it's a cool relic to look back on and see what they have, but like these are 10 bucks a piece. All right, if you can get copies of those, sure, absolutely worth it every single time. All right, so what about trucking back on over here to DB05? This set's a frickin' train wreck too. $307 on this. The Blaster Blade's $305 on up to $600, doing their thing. $280 here on the Phantom Blaster, absolutely. Your Ava's still $300 a piece. What is our sales data actually on this card? 173 was actually our difference. That's nuts that people are willing to spend that much money on those still to this day. Wow, these are 150s. The Overlords do not exist for that art. Your Thigrias, you have an $83 one here and on up to $155. And we just keep on trucking. Holy crap. Afternoon Nap Ava gone. $150 on the Blaster Blade SP. Rorowa still kind of up there. More Thigria. That's awful. The starter does not exist either. You know, you see... Yeah, some of these prices. The Wingle Brave starter is gone. Yeah, by the way, that's another thing you have to watch. These Majesties doing some stupid things right now. Because we do have all the blaster stuff. The Little Sage Marin, gone. Alright, the Blaster Blade's still 30 bucks. I'm afraid to see what the Blaster Blade reprint's gonna do out here. Especially when you're looking at this stuff. Your Burning Horn Dragons are 17s. Surprised to see that those have kind of repopulated out here, but... does kind of show that Konami, or Bushiroad's trying to give support to the older decks. Phantom Blaster Overlords are $23. There's your Friendship of K. Those are disappearing. Same thing with the Betavirs. Betavirs have been gaining some swings. I'm also surprised to see these are 10 bucks. That's interesting. The starters for these are 5s for the hollows. Okay. Interesting. And then there's your Knight of Loyalty Betavirs. These are cramped off the market. Guess I shouldn't say I'm surprised about seeing this either, but well, Interesting. So what do you guys think about everything? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCool40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcoolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.